man of word. He left his mark on earth. There is a lot to say, so let's take it away.
Thomas Alva Edison, born Feb 11th in Milan, Ohio, 1847. His parents, Nancy and Samuel, had 7 kids, and he was the youngest, last in the crib. He moved to Port Huron, Michigan when he was 7. Daddy was passionate with politics, Mama was a teacher, Thomas loved to experiment and became a great reader. Attended public school briefly, but at home is where he learned, did poorly in school, and didn't plan to return. Worked hard as a kid, selling goods on the train, even printed his own paper, Chunk Harold was the name. While performing chemical experiments in a train baggage car, he accidentally started a fire, causing scars. Contracted scarlet fever and ear infections led to difficulties in hearing directions. Working for the Union Army, he sent telegraph messages overseas, and then he later sold batteries. As an adult, he was nearly deaf, but still improved sense of the telegraph. Getting bored? Well, here's a fun fact. Swimming in a barge canal next to his house, Edison almost drowned, but then gosh, he got back. Let's talk a little about his first invention. It's definitely something important to mention. Started in Boston, working for Western Union Company, made the electric vote recorder, but didn't earn any money. Failed because legislators thought it worked too quick. They wanted time to change minds instead of deciding with some clicks. Went to New York City and improved the stock ticker, was a success and produced more quicker. Impressed Golden Stock Telegraph Company by improving the telegraph, paid him $40,000, quit work, and invented full-time on his own behalf.
Edison was a man of word. He left his mark on earth. There is a lot to say, so let's take it away.
First life Christmas Day, had 3 kids by the way. Called 2 of his kids Dot and Dash, influenced by the telegraph. Hired muckers, called him Wizard in Chief. Later on, him and Tesla had beef.
First wife died from a brain tumor, then met the second, Mina Miller.
Taught him Morse code and then proposed. She tapped yes, and that's how it goes. Married Feb 24th, 1886. Babies came and got named Maddie, Charles, and Ted. There's a glim at West Orange, and no, didn't live in no cottage. Made another lab, was the biggest of its time, got half of his patents there, and they were top of the line. Later on, Tesla wanted alternating current, but Edison said no, use direct. To prove he was right, he invented demonstrations, showed the hazards, and missed the mistake. For example, he electrocuted a circus elephant in front of a crowd when it felt it was loud. He had many achievements in the positive light, like x-rays and batteries, and the first talking doll, no, it didn't fight.
Edison was a man of word. He left his mark on earth. There is a lot to say, so let's take it away.
He had about 1,000 inventions. Not all of them were built to perfection. His first patent was the electrical vote recorder, something he improved to make voting time be shorter. 76 Menlo Park, New Jersey, where he made his first industrial research laboratory. 1877 invented the phonograph, recorded last words like a verbal autograph. Mary Had a Little Lamb were the first words it recorded, and for his success he was rewarded. Electric light systems were made in 78 powerhouses so couples can enjoy time with their spouses. He worked on motion pictures from 88 to 89. Producers moved to Hollywood because he intruded their design. Not all of his inventions were successful though, like for example the kinetophone. The device was first with motion picture and sound, but discontinued in 15 because popularity was down. Through the 80s and 90s he tried modernizing iron ore, but his failure to do so was not cared for. Not all of his setbacks were totally shut down, like making cement buildings in the town. Even though cement was unpopular and expensive, he made the Yankee Stadium, which was impressive. The original light bulbs were expensive and short-lasting, so in 79 he improved it to be everlasting. With incandescent light bulbs and power plants, he made the future ideal and advanced. His inventions are influential in modern day lives, which are also taken down in archives.
Edison was a man of word. He left his mark on earth. There is a lot to say, so let's take it away.
Did you know he loved Shakespeare's plays and wanted to be an actor, but his high-pitched voice and shyness were a big distractor? He was a pretty cool guy. If we didn't already explain, he saved a 3-year-old from being run over by a train. But the coolest thing happened when he became confined to a wheelchair. Edison and Ford racing them even though he was impaired. He would be seen as an inventor, creator, and a major thinker in today's society. His legacy will be forever lasting, like his notoriety. If he was alive today, his creations would be winning. He'd be the next Chuck Hull who invented 3D printing. He was sympathetic and concerned about others' safety up until he died in his 80s. In his spare time, he was an avid reader, reading all the books in Detroit Library, which made him eager. Want some advice? Edison once devised, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
1.
Never get discouraged if you fail. Learn from it, keep trying, and you will prevail.
2.
And with both your head and hands, then you will gain many fans.
3.
That everything of value comes from books. Experience the world and spend time to look.
4.
Never stop learning. Read all of literature and you'll be earning. Died at 84, October 18, 1931, but he wasn't done. His legacy still lives on to this day. How could you forget his birthday?
Edison was a man of word. He left his mark on earth. We covered everything and hope you enjoyed us.